Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm doing a comparison between the Acer monitor and the AOC monitor over there. So let's get right into it. These two are some of the probably the best monitor that you can get on Amazon right now, and they're awesome. They are gaming monitors. What that means is that they have really fast frame rates that you can play games on. So when you move your mouse, you can instantly see it on the screen. So there's no lag behind. So these monitors are really great for gaming. I use some of these on Overwatch, and it's fantastic. So first off, you have the Acer. This is a 32-inch version of the Acer, and as you can see, the bezel is nowhere to be found. It's literally, guys, there's none at all. I can't even see any. If you can, let me know. But look at this. There's literally no bezel at all. Yeah, it's really hard to see the bezel because it is pretty much frameless is what they call it, and it's fantastic. You have these little accent on here that they put where it looks great on like a white desk. Even a black desk will look really good as well. So as you can see, it's on the white desk right here. Looks really nice. So over to the AOC, this is a 24-inch monitor. It is definitely a smaller version, as you can see. And this thing is also frameless as well. So I just want to show you guys the frame on this thing. There's frameless. Nothing to be found right there. It's beautiful. And obviously, as you can see, both are curved monitors. They actually have the same curvature, I believe. Yes, they have the same curvature. It looks great on every angle that you stand on. I don't have these plugged in, but it looks great on every angle that you stand or sit if you're like normal people. With the AOC, there are some red accent as well. So there's some slight red accent like right underneath here. You probably don't realize that until you get real up close to it. But yeah, there's some red accent as well. Now let's go into the back. So in case if you're like me, you let's say have an open desk area where the back is exposed. And so the back looks really nice on these. I don't think you're gonna find much gripe about it. I mean, the AOC has more accent in terms of the red. You see that? It has some nice design back here on the AOC. And also, both of these have these ports right here that you can put your wire through. So it looks nice and neat. Yep, on the Acer, same way. And obviously, guys, both of these you can mount it on an arm if you want. There's ports for it, so no problem at all there. On this one right here, it has a big old letter that says Acer over here, while on the AOC, it's right in the middle there. On the Acer, it's just a nice slick back. So if you look at this is a highly reflective area right here, while this is more of a matte material. But yeah, both really looks great from the back. So I wouldn't worry too much about it if you have like an open desk area. So the one thing that I want to mention is that on this AOC monitor, the stand, you can go up and down if you want to. You can actually twist and turn there. See it? On the Acer, there's not as much movement. So whatever you put, however you set it, it's gonna stay that way. There's no up and down at all. There's no movement left and right. You have to move the entire base if you want to move left and right. But it's pretty, I mean, the rubber on there stays pretty well on the desk. You have to use both hands to move it. But yeah, the AOC, the base you can move and things like that. In terms of quality, guys, both are pretty much the same. Both are 165Hz. I haven't had any issue with it. It's been treating me really well playing games. The high refresh rate, obviously you need a video card that will support it. Both you need to plug into the display port in order for it to work. So in terms of ports, you have yourself some nice ports over here, which some of these are pretty standard stuff. You can see the DV port right there. Then you have yourself a display port and also an HDMI port. The important thing is that there is a headphone jack back here as well. So if you need to use headphones through a monitor, there you have it. But yeah, pretty standard stuff. There's nothing like overwhelmingly different about them. Over at the AOC, you have one display port and you have two HDMI port. Now, the thing about this one is that it has a VGA port. You see that blue right there? That's the VGA port versus the other one has a DVI port. So that may be a deal breaker for you if you need a DVI port. But what I tend to do is I tend to use converters anyway. So, but if you have a good video card, you probably should be using the display port because that's how you're gonna get your 165Hz refresh rates. Okay. How you control the monitors, the setting on the monitors is this little thing right here. Yep, that's just that nub right there. You turn it on, off. That nub right there. On the AOC, it's actually like right underneath here. You see there's some engraving on here, but it's really faint. Yeah, there's some engraving on right here. Really faint though. Yeah. Real faint. But yeah, those are the two main differences right there. I would say you can't go wrong with either one. Either brand is really good for me. I've used both interchangeably. So yeah. All right, guys, that's it for me. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.